Alright, welcome back. Alright, so I got that job done. Ended up pushing the trailer back over there, letting the sun melt the rest of the snow that's on there. Tomorrow's supposed to be in the 40s also. Job that I had, or may not get to it, because if you see in the shade, the snow did not melt. This is gonna hurt. I gotta get rid of this. So I'm gonna turn it over for now so I don't have a mud driveway here for the most part, until I can figure out what I'm gonna do here, whether I'm gonna spend the money on the asphalt or the gravel. I really can't do anything until I get permission, but I'm going to go ahead and turn this over for right now because this is slippery. I at least got to turn this section over that anybody can walk on because it's really dangerous and it slides everywhere. So we're going to do that right now. I really don't even know how I'm going to do this. Boom. So those kind of go into there. I don't think I'll turn them all. So, let's see what's easier. Looks like it's, I did it before. So. Yeah, I did. I just gotta lift these up and lock them in. So, good so far. Well, that's enough for today because my hands are frozen already. As soon as the sun goes down, it's like we're living in like a tundra, frozen tundra. As soon as the sun goes down, you need to go in the house. Yeah, as soon as that sun goes down, comes the cold. So there you go. Now I won't slide as much. At least you can walk on this. Now I got to put it all together. I'm gonna take this off as well too. So since I'm flipping it over, I might do something a little different. I might come over this way more with it and leave that grass over there. I thought I was going to be going straight in and straight back most of the time, but usually I'm always coming this way anyway. It'll allow me to keep that there. And maybe make this a storage area. That's where I used to park my trailer. I used to put the big trailer there. That light one. Then it was difficult to get out. And I'll probably go back to doing the same. So I'm going to finish this one up and put this with the second video. Alright, here we go. This is a puzzle. Some of these pieces aren't in right. So wherever you start, you have to kind of finish it, because some of them can go in different ways because they have a loop and then a pin. So the loop, you can see the loop's on one side, pins on the other. Loop is on two sides. See? But somehow over there it got confused. Those are newer ones that I wouldn't say newer ones that I really haven't used as much. So look how nice they look. This is all cleaned out. This is what it would look like. I should have done this in the summer. I thought about doing this right in the fall, and I talked about it a couple times. I ain't got much time. I got other things though. I got to cover that too, which I can probably do that tomorrow. This has got to be done today. So as far as I can get with actual, my hands not freezing, I'm gonna get some gloves on. I'd like to get this section solid. This has got to be solid over here because this is where I'm going to back the truck up and do a 3-point turn. I drop the plow right there, so I back in and go forward, drop the plow, push it out of the way. So that's got to be solid. I wish I had time. I could grade the ground too because it's nice. But I had to fix that gate today, so that was more important. So it's always what's more important. So here we go. I'm not going to film this whole thing because it's just too much. I don't have time lapse on here. So what I'm going to end up doing is just going back and showing it a couple times. So whenever I turn the camera off, cool stuff happens. Just figured something. Well, I thought of it, but this works. There we go. There it is. Well, it is like 4:30, 4:40. I don't know what time it is. Look at that sky. There was no rain in the forecast, but I felt drizzling, and I said, I'm not gonna speed it up. I couldn't beat them all out with all the dirt. So right here is a big depression. So with all this dirt that comes out of it, I actually can fill it back in, and I might as well just do it right. So that's what I've been doing up here. I've been filling in the holes. Said I wasn't, wasn't going to do that, but I should have done this from the beginning. I think it actually looks cooler. Looks like a Lego driveway. You just put things in there and build what you want. Man, I might be on to something here. I really might be on to something. It's pretty freaking cold. So this is where the plow is going to go now. You know, so put the plow there, put that piece of wood back there with another piece. I'm going to straighten it out. Because what I was having problem with this stuff was so slippery that when I would hook the plow up, it would just push the plow actually into the fence. I don't like that. This is the worst plow to hook up. The Salt Dog, the Snow Dog, has to be perfect. I mean, the truck has to be perfect. So that's actually why I've been doing it like this, because this is leveled out. I know I leveled all this out at one time to start the patio, and then I started back with it. This, as you see, that's about as far as where I stopped leveling it. So that was perfect. And believe it or not, putting it up on the concrete up there, because it goes up like this, it's worse. It's harder to do that. Even if I put it on the patio over there, because of the way the ground is, it's not perfectly flat. I even tried putting it inside the garage, and then the problem is the truck's not all the way up in the garage, and it's sitting like this and not flat. So that's there you go. So I don't know what the rain's going to do to this. It's probably going to turn this all into mud. You can see I was beating it to try to get it to come up as much as I could, and I was actually beating down on it. So I'm going to take the leaf blower to it really quick before it gets too late. And then I'm going to park my trailer and I'll be done for the night. Done for the night. Fix that. Fix this. Move the trailers around. That's all I got done today. So I wanted to clean all that out. I also moved a pile of leaves that was in the corner, and I blew all this out. Still gotta clean that mess up. See, that's the problem. Things get stuck there and they get piled up and they get piled up, and I'll get to it later and get to it later. And I gotta throw that damn thing away, and I didn't get a chance to do it. Ideally, that'd probably be the best place for the pile, is right up against the side up there, but I need to make a cover for it, like an overhang. I'd like it to drive up in and then drive out instead of doing this turn thing, so we'll figure something out eventually. So there you go.